It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings.
Here we go.
And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. They're free falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
You're so right, Kevin. It has not been pretty of late for this team, but it appears as though help is on the way. They got a chance to get this streak stopped against a team that on paper they should be.
First team foul.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Both free throws good from Morant. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Morant with it. Holmes covering. Payne for three.
Teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Now Williams following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Got a piece of it.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness. He stayed all over that shot.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
From deep. Three-point range. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Adams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year. How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Now here's Jones. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Sacramento leading by 3. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Fox has got 5.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Jones, no luck.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Anderson gets it to go.
capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing with 20 points. Halliburton for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Jones. Back to Melton. Here's Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around from 10 feet out. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Kings leading now by 5. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings. 23 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Melton. Nice touch on the shot in close range.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Jones, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. That will count. He can't get it to go. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies,
Memphis trailing here. Clark with it. And he drives in. No good. That would have tied it. Halliburton inside the three-point line. They get it back. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Pass to Clark. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Bagley with the bucket.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Outside, Jones. Now here's Jackson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint. And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas. He became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's Morant. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Fox.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
With the drive. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Bain. Fires the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Conley Isabella, to hold in check.
And the rejection by Jackson.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Here's Holmes. And Adams sends it back to the middle. Here's Morant. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Over in the corner, Williams. On the wing, Williams. For the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Down low. The kick out to Barnes. Plenty of space. They get the rebound. Holmes, good. Holmes got 6 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
So you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Memphis leading by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Morant. Len grabs the board. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Outside, Fox. And the dunk by Len.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here is Williams. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact. Plus, he's rewarded with a trip now to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Line for your Grizzlies.
Free throw good, Adams. Steven Adams, and you know the story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess. Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Pass to Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Here's Fox. Pass to Thompson. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Headshot off. Morant with some nice D. Over in the corner, Williams gets the jumper from the corner to fall. That's 7 points for Williams. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach when you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Grizzlies making a switch here. To the inside. Here's Adams. And he comes up with the deuce. Adams has got 5.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside, Fox. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now Melton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Adams wide open. The three-pointer no good. Pass to Bagley. Nifty move. Halliburton outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis leading. Now here's Melton. Pass to Adams. Over Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants. And now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Thompson.
2 minutes.
Over Clark. Right side Bagley. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's all evened up. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Right wing. Pass to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside the arc. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And up the court come the Kings on the break. So they take the lead. Fields got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Melton no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The lead is 2.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. He's got 8. There's the triple. Off target with that shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And yes, it's good.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And Tristan Thompson is constantly asked to play a role and willingly accepts that. You think about how much respect he's garnered from coaches and teammates through all the seasons that he's played in the NBA.
And that one, good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Halliburton outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Pulls it from 20. Tips it up. And Bagley able to finish. And the Kings lead by 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. Clearly a foul.
That's his second.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
At the line,
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. That first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the nice highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
No good on the free
At the
throw.
line for the Kings, Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And here's Morant. And they double up Morant. Outside Williams to take the lead. And that one's good. Morant. 16 points for John Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Halliburton with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Thompson. Williams with the block. Morant outside. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. And it's Hield off the drive.
Well, Hield has been in these spots before and soaking up the moment here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Cross the bay. .149 left here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Team substitution.
To the paint. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Over Williams. And they hit it back. Back to Fox. On the wing, Heel. Outside, Fox. A second chance effort. Right on the bucket.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
1:03 left in the game. Pass to Jackson. Payton for 3. Here's Adams. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
Halliburton on the wing. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between the two.
Yes, sir.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Fox with it. To Bagley. Yes!
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Pass to Bain. Offline. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. This win. Everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
So Favors will bring it up for Oklahoma City.
And for Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but that role fell to him.
Yeah, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Now, here's Fox. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Pass to man. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He moves, and Derek Favors with the slam.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home, exposes the defense there. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Personal foul. Third team.
Thunder off to a quick start here.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that one.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to man. Here's Giddey. Down low. Here's Muscala. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
To the wing right side. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. And which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now, here's Halliburton. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 9 points.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Here's Muscala. Shoots over Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Muscala.
At the line for the Thunder.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 6. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Muscala gets the bucket.
Assist.
He has 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fox, no good. The Thunder leading by 8.
Well, for an old school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully, for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Favors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains the three-pointer.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Three-pointer Hield. The Thunder pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Inside. Here's Favors. Here's Fox. They get it back. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
There's the three. And Buddy Hield gets the three. Hield's got 12 points in the game.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolling.
De'Aaron Fox.
Exact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Shooting just one.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Mann. No good from outside. The Kings trailed by 12. Wasted no time on that one. Halliburton's got himself on the board with three there.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in. They promoted the G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Pass to Muscala. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Fox. Driving the lane.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Three-pointer Hield. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. The game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And that one's good. Barnes.
What a gorgeous move by Barnes. I'll tell you, you play him to just rise up and shoot, but he can also put it on the deck. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
To the middle, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt, the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
Muscala.
2 minutes.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Davis. Barnes grabs the miss. 3-pointer. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Favors can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Assisted by...
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Good. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Derek Favors with the rebound. Outside, Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell wide open. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
.12 seconds left to play in the first half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Good on both. 9 seconds left here in the second. Here's Hield. The kick out to Fox. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Halliburton missing. The Thunder leading by 7. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
3-second violation.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
This guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Second chance effort. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shake Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The Thunder leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Muscala. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Mann. He's got 10. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. On defense, Sacramento, 9-point game. Pass to Favors. Shakes him. He lays it in.
Derek Favors.
8 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And there's the bucket from Medu.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And that bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Terrence Davis. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
.152 left to play in the third. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
It's tipped. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Mitchell outside. Pass to Barnes. The putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Giddey. Thompson comes with the double team. Shot clock at 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. Here's Medu. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Thompson. Mitchell up top. Here's Medu. And the shot is long. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Muscala. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
14 foul.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Oh, that was something else.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to Third quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder leading by 11. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Favors. Shot clock at 5. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Healed from outside. He can't hit that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And there's the foul. Will go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. And here now the Thunder. They lead by 11. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Back to Muscala. Harkless with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And the shot goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And he lays it straight in. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Out to the wing. Here's Favors.
Derek Favors.
Again, the Thunder score.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Inside. Hole.
Oklahoma City foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line.
Both free throws good from home.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Down low. Pass to Favors. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Favors got 10 points in just the second half. A three-pointer is right on target.
The jumper is the calling card of Buddy Hield. It's why he's been able to score points consistently in his career.
Here's Giddey. Left side Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. Second chance shot. And Favors finishes it off. Favors got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmes with the steal. Here's Harkless. And it's good. 2 points. That's now 8 points for Harkless.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Muscala hits the bucket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears, it'll be a nice win here for Oklahoma City.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Derek Favors.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Douglas with the steal. Fires from deep. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Giddey. It's off. So we see the Thunder get the win here.